After Henry Cooper, Muhammad Ali returned to England 11 weeks later and knocked out another Englishman, Brian London, in 3 rounds. Then a month later went to Germany to fight local champion Karl Mildenburger.
A lightning right-left combination sends Mildenburger to the canvas. The referee gives the challenge in the mandatory heat count, and Ali moves in to finish it. Champion Muhammad Ali all over Karl Mildenburger here in round 8. In 1 round 9 with accurate punches to the body and head. Here in round 10, Ali definitely in command. A dynamite right sends the challenge into the canvas for the second time. The referee sends Ali to a neutral corner and picks up the count. The bell ending round 10. Here in round 12, Ali is in complete control. Ali boxing brilliantly.
Karl Mildenburger, the German, was very tough and had beaten the best of all the European fighters. He's a southpaw, about 6'1". He was a little bit shorter than Ali. He really didn't have anything that could worry Ali. Ali just moved around him, and in his usual style, too fast of hand and foot, and just played with Mildenburger and finally defeated him.
The referee steps in and stops the fight. Muhammad Ali retains the heavyweight championship of the world.
This was the 4th of 7 title defenses Ali would make in under a year.
Ali believed in being a fighting champion, and he fought all the contenders. They put him up in front of him. Ernie Terrell, Zora Foley, Cleveland Williams, all the best that was around, and he just played with those guys. Those guys weren't in the same class.
Ali very quickly became one of the most dominant heavyweight champions. He also became one of the most unpopular. He didn't behave in the way the American public wanted their black heavyweight champions to behave. Their model was Joe Louis, and that was not the way that Muhammad Ali behaved.
Another carrying right hand that time, both another one.
He was the fastest heavyweight of all time, and the most durable. At this time in his career, he was invincible, but he was not perfect.
Ali most probably had more flaws than the other fighter. He made lots of mistakes, but I said just that brilliant speed and that will to win it was just too much for anybody to handle.
Well, according to traditional boxing techniques, he done everything wrong, really. He didn't throw any punches to the body, especially just a headhunter. He couldn't couldn't fight in close. He dropped his hands down by his sides. He would very rarely keep his hands up. He virtually used his foot speed and his fantastic anticipation to get away from punches.
I mean, he'd make a mistake, he'd be there in 1 second, then he wouldn't be there at all.
Ali tells Frazier that didn't hurt.
Getting hit by an opponent is the worst thing to do. He got hit and laughed him off, and he was just so tough at a young age that he thought he was invincible. And at a young age, he was invincible, but it was just he was a freak of nature.
And this freak of nature